Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about geography. Before Europeans appeared on the scene, Arkansas was a wilderness with a variety of plants and animals and landforms, including plateaus, ancient mountain ranges, rivers, abundant river valleys, prairies, swamps, and forests. All these elements played a significant role in future development of the state. Our objectives in this module are to acquire a basic knowledge and understanding of the role of Arkansas geography and climate in her development, centered upon learning about the major physiographic regions of the state, her waterways, her flora and fauna, and her weather patterns. 500 million years ago, Arkansas was covered by water as part of the Gulf of Mexico. Under much of the land lies limestone formed by the shells of sea creatures. In general, if you draw a line from the northeast corner to the southwest corner of the land north and west of that line is hilly and mountainous, and not particularly fertile. Throughout history, that land has been suitable for hunting, subsistence farming, and raising livestock. The land south and east of that line is flat. It is generally fertile, especially in the eastern portion. It has considerable swampy areas and wet bottomlands. Historically, it has been excellent for the growing of crops like cotton, rice, and soybeans. In the early history of the state, plantations were common in the east. The most southern part of the area is great for growing timber. The difference in these two major regions, the highlands northwest of the line and the lowlands southeast of the line, had important effects on the social, political, and economic history of the state. There are 6 major subdivisions within the two major regions: the Ozark Mountains, the Ouachita Mountains, the Arkansas River Valley, the Gulf Coastal Plain, Crawley's Ridge, and the Delta. So now I'm going to talk about the highlands. The Ozark Mountains. They're located in the northwest portion of the state. The Ozarks are really 3 eroded plateaus: Springfield Plateau, Salem Plateau, and Boston Mountains Plateau. This area has elevations of almost 2,000 feet higher than the Delta. Scenic peaks and valleys, caves, waterfalls characterize this area. Cities include Harrison, Fayetteville, Bentonville, Springdale, and Eureka Springs. Also in the highlands are the Ouachita Mountains. They're a long group of high east-west ridges running from Little Rock to the Oklahoma border, and they're composed mostly of sandstone and shale. The Hunter Dunbar expedition explored the area along the Ouachita River in and south of the present-day city of Hot Springs. The next highlands area is the Arkansas River Valley. The valley is located from Little Rock to Fort Smith, 2 major cities in the state. In 1819, naturalist Thomas Nuttall traveled upriver from Arkansas Post to present-day Little Rock and on to Fort Smith, where the river passes between the Ozarks and the Ouachitas. It includes both upland plateaus like Pettigene Mountain, Mount Nebo, and Mount Magazine, and fertile lowlands and wetlands. Coal and natural gas are found in the valley. Historically, the river has been an important transportation route. It was home to some of the earliest settlements in the state. The other half of the state is the lowlands. Part of the lowlands is the West Gulf Coastal Plain. Much of the southwestern part of the state was covered by a shallow lake once the sea receded into the Gulf of Mexico. Evidence of dinosaurs has been found there. The western part near present-day Texarkana is fertile bottomland. The eastern part is less fertile, sandy soil, ideal for growing timber. Bauxite used in making aluminum is found in Saline County. Oil, natural gas, and other commercially valuable minerals are found in the area around El Dorado and Smackover. There is also an isolated ancient volcanic crater containing some of the only naturally occurring diamonds in North America, in Murfreesboro. The second lowlands area is the Mississippi Alluvial Plain, or the Delta. The Delta, or Mississippi Alluvial Plain, adjacent to the Mississippi River in the eastern third of Arkansas, is level, very fertile land. It is some of the most fertile agricultural land in the world. Large swamps and cane brakes made early travel there difficult. The Arkansas, White, St. Francis, and Mississippi rivers drain the area. Flooding has long been a major problem for settlers in the area. Helena, West Memphis, and Pine Bluff are commercial cities in the area. And then the final lowlands area is Crawley's Ridge. This ridge runs north and south through the southern half of the delta at an elevation of about 200 feet above the plain. It runs from Helena in the south to Missouri. It's composed of loess, a loose conglomeration of sediment deposited over time and subject to erosion and landslide. 4 cities located near the ridge. Finally, I want to talk about climate. The state's climate is labeled as humid subtropical. There is abundant rain with no definable dry season. Summers are hot and humid. Thunderstorms and tornadoes are common in the spring. Weather is changeable. Snowfall is rare. Winters are relatively mild.